Greetings, and welcome to this week's Financial Flash Report. I'm John Stone, Senior Wealth Advisor at Stiles Financial, here with this week's report. In previous Financial Flash reports, we looked at the changing tax picture in the United States related to the potential expiration or sunsetting of present federal tax rates, along with potential tax changes related to last year's election. During Q1 of this year, few new details were available related to the potential tax policy changes and proposals, with news flow and reporting primarily focused on wrangling between Republicans in the House and Senate over the prospects of developing a broad, all-encompassing budget, spending, and tax bill versus two or more less inclusive bills separating certain budget and tax policy elements, which would then be considered consecutively over several months. As the first half of 2025 comes to a close, many questions related to the federal tax policy changes have been answered via Congress's passage of the One Big Beautiful Bill Act on May 22nd. As its name implies, the bill is a sweeping piece of legislation covering myriad budget and tax proposals, and it specifically calls for the extension of current federal income tax rates beyond the scheduled expiration date of December 31st of this year. This bill passed the House of Representatives on strict party lines by one vote and is now under consideration by the U.S. Senate. As things stand, the bill makes permanent our current federal income tax rates and brackets, all of which have been in effect since 2018. Even with a Republican majority in the Senate, it's believed that disagreements among Republican lawmakers over spending and projected deficit increases associated with the bill's provisions will lead to changes to the bill's present provisions. For their part, Senate Democrats oppose the bill in unison, pointing to the extension of lower tax rates for high-income earners, cuts to social programs, and federal deficit increases which are projected as a result of passage. With a slim Republican majority in the Senate, three or more Republican senators joining Democrats in opposition to the bill could lead to modifications which could slim down the bill's spending initiatives, change cuts to social programs, and potentially lead to modifications of the proposed federal tax brackets and rates, although no proposals nor details of changes have yet surfaced. In addition to potential changes to the bill resulting from lawmakers' deliberations, portions of the bill will likely face changes due to legislative rules which allow senators to offer amendments which strike non-budget related items in the bill. Because passage requires both the House and the Senate to pass identical pieces of legislation, any changes by the Senate, whether due to lawmakers' deliberations on dollars and cents budget matters or due to amendments resulting from legislative rules, will require the House to reconsider the bill and vote on the version passed by the Senate. So, while the U.S. tax picture seemed to become more clear with the House's passage of the Big Beautiful Bill Act, it's still unclear as to exactly where we'll end up in terms of federal tax policies beyond December 31st of this year. While it's anticipated that some form of new legislation will be passed this year, without passage of a new tax policy, on January 1st, 2026, federal tax rates and brackets will revert to the higher 2017 levels. Stay tuned for future updates on the situation, and please do not hesitate to reach out to us to discuss thoughts and planning considerations related to the changing tax picture. As always, thank you for watching this week's Financial Flash Report. I'm John Stone, and on behalf of the entire team at Stiles Financial, here's to a happy and healthy weekend.
The Financial Flash is created by the experts at Stiles Financial Services, creating customized portfolios that fit your unique lifestyle and goals.